But it's a buffer, right? So every year the snowplow is going to dig that up, and then you're going to grass it again.
And it's definition. It's like, who wants their property to feel like it's part of the byway? You don't want that, especially with these very formal houses.
Right.
You know, the really formal houses are.
And it would be pretty if there was a buffer just of mulch, and then a beautiful garden, a stone wall, a fence, something. You don't need that, but it would be pretty.
Sometimes they do it with the pavers.
Yeah,
you know, like
you get extra
like a couple, not just one, but like 2 or 3 along the edge, and
But you can also carve out that first whole, 6 or 7 feet and get extra parking spaces for parties. And I've seen that done where the little stone wall.
We are. This house is sort of a we're in town basically, where you get sort of a mishmash of what was old and what was new. This house is definitely 1990s, I would say, maybe early 2000. Who wants to take it away?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you have air handlers and other condensers and units that are outside, treat them like they need a little cover. I feel like there's a lot of nakedness happening on this corner, and I would enclose that. It can be a piece of fencing. It can be an L-shaped piece of fencing. You can go for a full exterior enclosure. And the other thing that's happening on this side of the house is that there are 2 vents, but there are no openings or no windows on that corner either. So it would do well to have a little bit of interest. It's a really good spot to just cover that up, to put a little structure there.
Because you do come into this house, you come in from the street leads you this way, so that you see the side of your house first.
First view, and
it's a pretty front.
It's a pretty house, right? It's got good proportions. It's really, it's all ready to be beautiful. But your first view is not working for you.
So to add to that, I see a lot of opportunity here for trees. They could add so
What about
much.
trees?
How about, do you think the trees?
And I'm thinking big, important trees. I'm thinking flowering trees. They have all the sky. This is the only thing to worry about. But yeah, the proscenium set that they're doing with their foundation planting isn't working because the side is, right there. They're getting a lot of sun. They could have so many beautiful plants here. So I just would encourage them to think big, cut some of that lawn away, and add a lot of material. I would like to see the path be to the front door be more, stately to match the house. I would like it to come away and enter at the driveway a little further down so that bed could be fatter and more significant. There are a couple plants in here that are great. The hollies, yay. But then those Alberta spruce plants probably should go to the garden in the sky, and something else that's more majestic should be in their place. Just a lot of opportunity here.
They've got so much space to work with. It's such a great, and like you said, they've got excellent light all around it. I would really echo that. Just in general, when you've got a path that goes directly from a driveway to a front door in a little L, think about how that could be fanned out and become a curve, just in every case.
Kyle, you want to say something about the lights?
Lights. But
the lights, guys?
That light is too low.
The light's too low.
You hit your head if you're over 6 feet tall on that front step. Look at it.
The other thing that I sort of keep getting pulled to is the mailbox. It's rusted, and so like you could have a really pretty something there to like help with the house. And then to me, the gold hardware on the door doesn't help distinguish anything in a nice way. So I think just something either silver or black to match with the door might be better. Gold hardware just it feels dated. And then I don't know Demetra would know better, but I feel like you could have a really pretty apple tree in this corner or something.
You could plant,
Like,
you could plant an orchard on
Right.
this property, and it would be beautiful and in scale. It wouldn't look crowded.
Wait, fruit trees? Do I get
You get your trees here. Yes, you do. Yeah, I mean, you could really, really have fun. And then it looks like there's a wetland in the back, so you can start to incorporate, native species that like wet feed and kind of keep on adding to that, because that's going to have, you'll have birds in there to look
Mhm.
at all year round.
is there a manageable willow tree?
So
That
they're
could
native
work.
willows,
Yeah.
which you should plant. A weeping willow is probably not a good idea if it's anywhere near the pipes going to your house, because
Okay.
that weeping willow will go right up into your sink. It's really
Wow.
sad.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So I feel like in general, this house is sort of a beautiful canvas
Hmm.
that requires some color and depth,
they've got
right?
the space and light to do it.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
just-
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've got the space and the light to do it. They've got so much opportunity here. I'm going to make one last note about walkways, which is that they've got a foundation facing material that we can see. They've got a stone tread, they've got brick underneath that, they've got asphalt, and they've got then yet a fifth material that actually makes up the front walkway. Try to keep it to 3 max.
Yeah, again, spending other people's money is really easy to do, but it would be nice to get rid of the brick facing and use a nice, beautiful stone, have blue stone on top, and then a beautiful blue stone path
Yep.
out and around to the driveway.
Yeah.
It would be gorgeous to do a custom driveway here. Not an inexpensive thing, but you can collect water. You can keep water on your property using that kind of thing. That would be beautiful. Or even just do the apron, because from a safety point of view, a kid comes down on a bike, that's a visual cue. Oh, there's a driveway. You want to look out for kids and that kind of thing.
And so just to make that really clear, so when you change the texture and the paving material at the driveway, so it's different from the road, the kid's eye will register that.
And the driver going by.
And the driver going by. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. No.
Well, officially,
You've been
you've
curved.
been curved.
curved.